Good morning, everyone. Marty here. So we are on day 4 of tapping for releasing what's weighing you down. And Vicky, this probably should have been the very first video, but I really am doing my best to go in sequence here. And this is so important, releasing the doubt and the fear of failure. So doubt that this is really going to work for me, that, oh, this time it's going to be different. This time it'll change. I cannot tell you how many times when I was struggling with my own eating disorder for 18 years, that I was like, okay, this time it's going to be different. I was just stuck in this cycle of failing around this, is how I say it. It's like I really genuinely wanted to change, like I knew it. And that's why I say that whole thing about willpower is total bullshit, because I absolutely knew I didn't want to be doing this. Even though there, say, a part of me was like, it was comfort and soothing, but as a whole, I saw the part of my brain that it was taking up every single day, obsessing about, how am I going to eat? How am I not going to eat? Oh my God, I need to do this. I got to lose weight. I've got to, oh my God, my clothes are getting tight. Oh my God, I can't zip up my pants. I mean, the freaking mental gymnastics alone were insanity. And then, having this hope, and then trying something again, and then the defeat, and then feeling defeated for a while, and then picking yourself back up again and starting again. That takes freaking willpower. So if anybody tells you you have no willpower, tell them to go stick it where the sun don't shine. You could say Marty said so. So releasing the doubt and fear of failure. So, oh God, I'm going to fail again. I doubt this is going to work. So let's just dive in and tap in. Vicky, thanks for bringing this great topic up. Karate chat. Even though I have this doubt, I've tried and failed so many times. And yet I'm still here. I choose to acknowledge my feelings now. Even though I have these doubts. Because I've tried and failed so often. Hey, Marette. And here I am. Failing again. I choose to acknowledge myself right now. Even though I am filled with doubt, filled with fear. I have failed at this more than I've succeeded. And it totally sucks for me. I really want this to change. And yet here I am, still failing. I choose to acknowledge I feel this way now. It's not going to work. I have so much evidence to prove that it's true. That this is not going to work for me. Tons of evidence. In fact, lifetimes of evidence. Because I've tried and failed so many times. And here I am again. I'm back in this place. Gearing up again. This time it's going to be different. This time it's going to change. And behind all of that, I'm terrified. I'm going to fail again. Terrified. So what if, sorry about that, what if that's the first thing I need to deal with? The fear and terror, the doubt. every time I notice the doubt sneaking in, that's the perfect time to tap on it. I don't need to be free of doubt or free of fear. I don't. It's about managing it better. That kind of feels like a relief. Just like that much. But it does feel better than thinking I shouldn't doubt and I shouldn't fear failure again. What if, of course, I'm going to doubt? And of course, I'm going to fear failure again. But I catch it a little bit more, then a little bit more, then a little bit more. And each time I catch it, I can tap to release it in that moment. And what if that is the roadmap to success? Not absolute freedom from doubt, absolute freedom from failure. Good luck. And what if it's that very mentality that I learned to adopt that's kept me in the cycle of failing? What if I can learn to fear my doubt less and fear failure less? A little more each time I catch it. Okay, I'm having doubt again. I'm doubting this is going to work. And what if that's the time to release it? What if, and here we go again, it's the judgment of self that's really in my way. That voice in my head, that bully in my brain, that sounds something like this. You're gonna fail, 'cause you have fear. Look at you doubting again. You're definitely gonna fail. Says who? You're saying this to me, but I'm catching it. And what if that's the magic? Is to catch my doubt, catch my fear more often and deal with it. What if that is the perfect roadmap to success? Because it's perfectly imperfect. It's okay to doubt. It's okay to fear failure. I'm still in a body with human emotions. This isn't about the model of perfection that I was taught. This is about getting a little better, a little more aware, a little more releasing every time I catch it. And I'm not going to catch it all the time either. But when I do, what if I can celebrate that victory? I got it. yay me. And take a breath. To me, this is so huge. Growing up Catholic, I had the freaking epic model of perfection. I was either the best little girl in the world or the worst. There was no in between. And most everybody on the planet lives between those two. There's this whole array between best and worst, let's call it, good girl, bad girl, good boy, bad boy, where we can live. You bet, Phyllis. Moret, happy you're here. Somebody else is here, and unless you comment, it's funny, I can't see who you are, but, oh, Emily, I think I saw that you're here. This has been huge for me, just in all areas of my life. You can apply this to any area of your life. It's this, when you catch it, and go, oh my God, I caught it. Oh, hey, Jean, I caught it. And I'll tell you a story. This is non-food related. One time, some of you know this story. I tell this story on my husband all the time. Trust me, I have my issues too. So we were in this sort of like, two kids scrapping it out, getting scrappy in the schoolyard, just, throwing down with each other. And I caught it. I went down the rabbit hole with him. I swan dived down into the rabbit hole with him. There was no hesitation. I just got in reaction mode. I'm like, woo! But in it, I was in it. And all of a sudden, I caught it. I was like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to hurt myself this way anymore. That was a huge difference for me. I don't want to hurt me doing this. This is this person I said I'm going to spend my life with, and I'm getting, I'm duking it out. And I guarantee you, I could have gotten all these people to agree with go, he started it, and he said this shit, and I was just, I can't tell you how many times that's been my mantra. And it can be true. But I had no peace. So I caught it, and I'm like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. So I caught myself, and I stopped. And I was like, whoa, dude, I got to stop this. I'm sorry for my part in this. I'm going to go to the bathroom and regroup and come back. I just went into the bathroom, kind of splashed my face, came back. And I just said, hey, I am so sorry for my part in this. So sorry. And he looks at me and he gives me the middle finger and he goes, fuck you, like that. I've done this. So I've done it. And I was like, I wasn't hurt. I wasn't wounded. I wasn't upset that he said that. I looked at him very observationally and I went, oh, he's not ready. I had utter compassion because I've been there myself. This was those magical kind of, I call them level 3 moments where I could see this person through just the pain that he was in. And I went, oh, he's not ready. And so I said, okay, I'm going to go run some errands and I'll check back later. So I was out for about an hour and I text him, hey, Jillian. And I said, I texted him and I literally said this, I'm sure you're probably nowhere near unfuck you yet, but when you are, I'm totally ready to talk. In the past, you guys, I would have been like, I went up and I freaking stopped it and I apologized and I am not going to do that again. Like the kid stomping my feet. And I'm going to say a dysfunctional child because most kids are amazing. Stomping my feet like, I'm not going to do it. And he called me immediately and said, I am so sorry. He's like, I was so caught up in it. And he goes, I actually was really, truly getting ready to call you. I didn't care. I was so free in that moment. And that's what applies to me about this doubt and this fear of failure, especially in this arena around food, emotional eating, all that. It's not about, I used to do this myself. Like I'd eat something in the morning, just slightly off. And I'm like, I blew the whole day. I blew the whole day. Going to start over tomorrow. I cannot tell you how many times I did that. What started to change for me is when I was like, yeah, okay, that wasn't great, but I'm just going to start over right now in this moment. And that's the key here is it's not about getting it right. It's not about being perfect. It's not even about, I got to catch it all the time. You're not going to. It's when you do catch yourself in a moment of fear, in a moment of doubt, and you catch it and you go, oh God, I caught it. Okay. Oh my God. And you tap, oh, or you dial a friend and you tap. Oh my God, I caught it. That's so awesome. And then you want to anchor that in. I caught it. I'm not kidding. Like, boo, celebrate. I caught it. You have to not have to. Let's take the have to's out of it. But when you start to notice those little wins and give yourself credit for them, it is huge because you're starting, when you tap, you're slowing the momentum of the negative. And when you start to go, well, I caught it. I might have, ate that box of cookies, but I was conscious the entire time I was doing it, and I've never been conscious before. That is a freaking win. I'm not kidding. That's a win. That was how things started to change for me. I started to notice, like, okay, well, I'm still doing it, but I can't do it unconsciously. And now at least I'm choosing something healthier to binge on. I had this whole progression that started to change for me. So anyway, I hope those stories were helpful. I like to give stories because I think it helps us sort of grasp concepts better. If it doesn't work for you, just don't watch this part. But Jillian, Jean, Marette, Phyllis, trying to see who else. Emily, I know you were here for a bit. I always love when you see people live. It's always fun. This was day 4. Have a great, great rest of your day. And I start the road show tomorrow. If I don't get the video done before I leave to take my daughter back to school, I'll do it from the road. So that's it, everyone. Have a great rest of your day. Bye for now.